All right, so it is another beautiful morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to Morning Express right here on Premium TV. Of course, your number one morning show in the capital. We are located at Dakuman Circle Station. Let's read it. That politics, and of course, payment, and whatever that is happening in the country, Ghana. Of course, I am your host, Anaya Boa. Let me ask you, you aspire to be a presenter, you aspire to be a newscaster, a cameraman, a 3D animator, acting, you aspire to do any of this. For you, the good news is Premium Media College is here for you. Like I always tell you, we nurture you to be good in the journalism fraternity. We give you the ethics, what you know, what you need as a journalist, so that when you come to our system, of course, you can be able to fit and then of course be known as one of our all-time any other people you know out there that you aspire to be like them. Today there are a lot of topics that we'll be discussing. ECG releases new timetable for load shedding, popularly known as doomsday. The timetable is out, and we'll be checking that. That I said, the main reasons and a whole lot into it. We'll be checking into that. And then Confanoche Teaching Hospital. I mean, one maternity building being demolished just like that with no reason. Are we safe as a country? Taxpayers' money. What are we using it for? Are we planning? Are we accounting for all these things? We'll dive more into it. And then still to come as well, the second dose of COVID-19 is here. And there was a press briefing, minister's briefing on that as to how it will go, and a whole lot. Our correspondent was there, and we will get him on the line, and then we talk more about that. I'll be going for a quick commercial break. When I come back, I'll introduce my guest, and then we start the discussion. I'll be right back.
Baby, I will free. Said dear omoye omoniema, kasa omoka, omunduane a omudi, ene amamre ankasa ankasa, ene suatrama, mafo omunsunya hwe, ahantan dwa ene amaso, ama yensunya bibia, yato yamamre asairam. Empanimfo ka asem se, urefri ukrom yin aben a, wo jira edwabo ase. Eno nti na Premium TV kofa bai, yede dwumedi onwaso a, yato ne din se, chirewa mamre. Wodwumedie so ye kokro bia so ye bobro bebi bia ewo ye bisa omoniema sade omoka omonsam efa sade omamamre ete ankasa ankasa ye wie e dia ba studio ni abedwafo betena se atwetwe nkomo ede afa ho nia me de dwumedie ho chia me dia me desoa ne efuwa jaboa jan me ka kire wa mamra na wajesoa ma me se amamre ho hia Premium TV shaping global true culture. Baby, I will free. Said dear omoye omoniema, kasa omoka omunduane a omudi ene amamre ankasa ene suatrama mmafo omunsunya hwe ahantan dwa ene amaso ama yensunya bibia yato yamamre asayram empanifo ka asemi se urefri ukrom he aben a wojira edwabo ase eno nti na Premium TV kofa bai yede dwumadi wanwaso a yato ne din se kyerwa mamre wodwumadi so ye kokro bia so ye bobro bebi bia ewo ye bisa omoniema sade omoka omonsam efa sade omamamre ete ankasa ye wie ediaba studio ne abedwafo betena se atwetwe nkomo ede afa ho nya me de dwumadi ho kyia me dinya me desoa ne efuwa jaboa Jan meka kyerɛ amamra na wagye so ama me sɛ amamra ho hia Premium TV shaping global true culture. Bebia wo free sadia omoye omniema kasa omoka omunduane a omudi ene amamre ankasa ene suatrama mmafo omunsunya hwe ahantan dwa ene amaso ama yensunya bibia yato.
All right, so welcome back from the commercial break. You're still watching Morning Express right here on Premium TV. Don't forget to like our page on Facebook. It is Premium TV Ghana. Premium TV Ghana on Facebook. You can like our Facebook page and then follow us. Get updated as to whenever we are live with entertainment, political, relationship, sex talk, a whole lot. Get updated as to whenever we are online. On YouTube as well, it is Premium TV Ghana. YouTube Premium TV Ghana. You can subscribe and then click on the bell so that it can be notified as to any time Premium TV is online. Now, before we go to our stories, as usual, my panelist is seated, and quickly we'll be doing some newspaper review as to news around the globe and then in Ghana, so that we get to know what is happening in our country. So I have Francis with me. Francis.
Yes, sir.
I hope all is well.
Oh, by God's grace, everything is well. Yeah.
Thank God. I mean, how was did we? Yeah, we did. Yeah. How was your night? I mean.
Oh, by God's grace, I slept, and this morning I'm still alive. I just give praise to God because He has really given us our grace to live again. Because many of us are still in emotion. Okay, and this week some of us.
No. Let's correct this. The dead. Are in the mortuary.
The dead are in the mortuary.
Yes, not.
And the lives are living on the earth.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we thank God for life. Yeah. All right. So, what do you have for us?
Today is a wonderful day. So today I have the daily graphic. And then I'm starting on the page 16. The Security Exchange Commission. Okay. Yes. First master plan for capital market on page 16 on the daily graphic. Okay. So these things, I think the cyber crimes will come in to investigate cyber, that kind of actions. Then Cobra River regaining quality on the page. Now the dark street.
We don't have lights.
This can Saturday.
And
even still, our street lights need to be and also be fixed in our country because We pay light bill. We
Of
pay
course,
street lights.
there are
we pay
taxes
taxes.
from
We pay everything that a country needs to be for development.
That's right.
And still, you could see some deplorable areas where they don't have street lights. For example, where I come from, Adenta, you see.
You still don't have street lights?
Yes, third gate to the container. The road is wow, fantastic, but the street light is being fixed.
I mean, apart from accident, also one major areas that the armed robbery cases are mostly found.
Are rampant over there. Yeah, you see, right. So we are urging government to make sure the lights
are extended to those. Now, talking about the Cobra River, do you think government is doing this by, I mean, this rapid response of getting rid of Galamsey?
Oh yes, yes.
They are getting response.
I would say that they are getting response on the Galamseyers. Okay, they were destroying the river, and Cobra is a major river. Okay, and it has tributary that joins the sea. Okay, many of the tributaries passes the western part of England.
All right, so
yes,
let's continue.
Now, on the Daily Statesman, page 2, the communicator of MPP, Honorable Yao Buabin Asamoah, says MPP endorses excavator ban. So that means Omaka said Yanshi excavator. And I agree with it, because someone used money to buy excavator. And the community excavators for development.
It's not about somebody using the money to buy excavator. But I believe if you buy it, it should be used for the right purpose. It is illegal to do Galamsey, right? Now, if you do it and you are being caught, and your machines, equipment are being seized, I believe the best way is that we have our municipalities, we have our district assemblies that we need these excavators for developmental project. I mean, when you come to Accra like this, there are so many areas that our gutters are really, really bad, that we, just like the Odona, we can use excavators. And most of our municipal assemblies, they go and rent excavators for their activity. So why ban them? Not give it to this municipal assembly. Ensure that there's accountability with it. Ensure that the people use it for the right purpose rather than banning them. I mean, when you ban them, you wouldn't gain anything from it.
One thing that I've seen is that they fail to talk, but they are afraid. But this is the case that when banning excavation cause harm, as you said, why don't we assembly?
That is what I'm saying.
For dredging our gutters, for clearing our roads, for
a whole lot.
demolishing our building in a waterlogged area.
That's right.
Okay.
And these are all activities that whenever the government embarks on it, they rent excavators.
But you see, in some part, I try to understand them, because the first one they seized it and it got lost. Okay.
So now, you need to do proper accountability for it.
Oh, fine. That is what they are trying to do.
So supposing I see the excavator and then come and then give it to, let's say, Ablikman North Municipal Assembly. Now, MC there, I tell you that, look, I am giving you this excavator. When you get missing, you pay for it. Get missing, you account for it. You understand? Good. Now, I also know that when there's a problem with this excavator, I'm responsible. So therefore, I need to take care of it.
Good. Now,
why don't we go that way?
Do you know that these people who have excavators that are being bent off are the military intervention, and it's from above.
So this is why I'm saying that the order from above is what we are talking that is not the right cause. That is not the right cause.
But you see,
I mean,
the A1
excuse me to say,
in the army, the A1 instrument in the army, okay, if they fully grant them that A1 instrument, that means everything can find everybody.
You see, it's not about the military. It's about order we are talking about. All right. Excuse me to say. If you do that, I don't want to use the word senseless, but I mean, you use money, rent excavators for your developmental project, whilst you seize other people's excavator and bend them. In a way, it doesn't make sense, because I mean, that money you use in renting excavators can be channeled to other means.
Good.
So why don't you seize this one?
That is why I understand you from a point that from what they are doing is senseless. Okay, but let's take it in a different direction. That order from above, Shino. What I say, it could be the defense minister.
From the president,
the commander in chief. Oh yes, the commander in chief has planned to. That is it. That
is not right.
And the commander in chief has spoken. We can't do anything. Okay, good. Now in page 1 of the same graphic, tanker explodes. A tanker explosion kills 3 in Ashanti. Tanker explosion kills 3 Ashanti. That you say full tanker cover. You can see that they've written flammable, highly inflammable, and at times they don't check their engine.
No, when it comes to tankers, all right, fuel tankers from the top. Before, right, you are being checked all those things before. Just like that. Normal. But we leave that topic for another discussion. It's a whole topic on its own. So let's continue.
And Don Paulugu Dam, critical for poverty reduction. Paulugu Dam, critical for poverty reduction.
Let's continue.
Okay.
You have
so
yes,
I have daily business and Financial Times, or that is graphic Security Exchange Commission.
I think you said that one.
That unveils 10 years capital market master plan to boost.
We have discussed about
what
it, so.
we talked about, and on the same page. And then 2020 slated for World Meet in Ghana Forum. So the world
2020.
Yes, 2022 is slated for World Meet in Ghana Forum. So the world is coming to meet in Ghana.
That is CEOs.
Yes, the
World
CEO. Yes, to meet in Ghana, to invest in
Ghana,
to.
No, it's not invest in Ghana. They are meeting for a conference. Who knows what they might be talking about?
It could be it's business. So it could be that
it's a conference. Well, some are coming
to invest,
for business opportunities and a whole lot.
Business opportunities. Some are coming in for.
It's a good news for Ghana anyway, but not to invest particularly.
So on the daily guide, I have the page 4 or page 6. Kwalebu goes down. Kath, Konfanochi Teaching Hospital. Sorry, goes down. The MBU.
It's a topic. It's a topic we'll be discussing, and I mean we have videos and all of that.
So it goes down. Then the World Meets in Ghana Forum bounce back 2020.
I want you to finally do Ghanaian Times, and then we call it a day, so that whoever would want, so that is daily guide on your screen, and so all the pages and the stories, you can go get daily guide, and then you get more details about it For us, we are just giving you briefings and then headlines, how stories are going. So can you do Ghanaian Times for me?
Yes, on the Ghanaian Times, I have on the page 16, Ghana to produce COVID-19. And this question bounced back on me.
I mean, you didn't finish with the topic. You just
Ghana to produce COVID-19 vaccines. This thing bounced back on me.
I want us to get this clear. All right. Listening to the statement, it's a question that Ghana to produce COVID-19 vaccine. It's a question.
It could be yes or no. It could be yes or no.
Can we, as a country?
Oh yes, we are having students who brought out samples of vaccines that can also help boost the immune system. In Kwame Nkrumah University, but I say, and a professor did. You see, we can do it. It's a question, yes or no. But if we are trying to do some and then export it to our neighboring countries, then why do we go in for a different one? What am I saying?
I get you.
Yes, it's so below our remedies. It's very good. African remedies.
There's difference between getting a vaccine and the immune system booster. I mean, when it comes to the immune system booster, we had a whole lot. With this Percocet, with this Dada, and a whole lot. The president even came out to say a whole lot to us. But when it comes to the vaccine, I mean, it entails a lot. It entails a lot that we need to do before these things can be done. And that is why we are asking that as a country, are we ready? Do we have the means? Can we do it? That is the question here, because I believe, well, it's a question, and we leave it to the president.
It could be yes, it could be no.
So we leave it to the president.
Wow.
All right. So let's.
So UN WTO agrees to assist Ghana to develop tourism strategy. And UN World Tourism Organization wants to help Ghana to boost the tourism sites and also the tourism strategy in our country.
I would want you to
daily graph.
Check page 3 for me. Suspect page 3 on the same Ghanaian Times. I don't know if you've seen it.
No,
that
I
is
haven't seen it.
Suspect in Cape Coast head teacher arrested.
Yes. I've seen it. Suspect in Cape Coast head teacher murder.
I think the Central Regional Police Commander, you're doing a good job. It is good. They need to be brought to book and be dealt with. I mean, we can't just take the law into our own hands like that. No, they need to be dealt with. Whoever is a suspect, and if he's found guilty, may the law take its own course. All right. So, Francis, thank you for the paper review, and I'll be going for a quick commercial break. When I come back, we'll get to our stories and then the discussion. I'll be right back. Alright, so welcome back from the commercial break. You're still watching Premium. Of course, quickly, let's get into our stories. And then, first story on our table is about ECG releasing new timetable for its load shedding, popularly known as so. And this is what we are asking that the minister came out to say that, well, it is not just a problem. And even with the second release, the PRO for ECG has come out to say that, well, let's not take it like it's so bad. They are undertaking some plant changing and a whole lot, and that is why this whole thing is happening. And the question Ghanaians are asking, is it really true? Are they telling us the truth, or they're hiding something? Producer, please, I would want you to put the timetable on the screen for my viewers so that they get to know as to whether they are involved. If they are involved, then you know when to iron your clothes, you know when to off your television set, and a whole lot. So that is the timetable on your screen, and let me get that for you. I think I have it here. So we have group A, group B, group C, and for group A, I think the areas that will be affected are Cantonment, Golden Tulip, Alliance Francaise, Osu RE, Abelempe, Audome, Kaneshi Market, Sampa Valley, Tetegu, Banana Inn, Abase, Barito Base, Matayeko, Glefe, Akoko Photo, Wesley Grammar, Teshi Miami, Teshi Composite Plant, Agbelezan, Yomo Specs, Labadi, Nana Chrome, Matechuru, Airport Hills, Maxmat, Otano Lion, Asalibotre, and then Old Town. That is Group A. And then Group B, we have Nima, Tesano, Jolu, Roman Ridge, Airport Residential Area, Bubiashi, Dansuman Senate Flat, Aigbe Town, Bulemi, Agape, Begbeize, Agege, West Hills Mall, Sunday Factory, Kokrobite, Botiano, Westland, Hacho, Geda Estate, Man, Obideten, and then Regimanuel Estate, and then we have this Adoman, and then the Gun Hills, Little Roses. Well, so that is Group B for you, and then I have here Group C as well, is Otobabi, Abavana, Mamobi, Pig Farm, Cable and Wallace, Ubiashi, North Kaneshi, Elwak Barracks, Cantonment Post Office, Trinity House, Aplaku, Dansuman Control Market, Reja Old Barrier, Russia, Sukura, Osofu Dazi, Gbawe, Oblogbo, Yaman, Manette Gardens, and then Frimpoma Estate, Sahara, East Legon, Ajoman, Airport Residential Area, Teshi, La Beach Hotel, La Palm Beach Hotel, Katamanso, Oshiyi, and then Achimota School. So these are areas that will be affected for the second round of load shedding, and this is how the time is. That is 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. That is in the evening to midnight. So 27th May, it is Group A. 28. So it goes like that. Let's say 27, Group A, you go from 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. Group B goes the following day. Group C goes the following day. So you just get your timetable and then know where you live, know where you are fall as to whether Group A, Group B, and then prepare yourself towards that to avoid inconvenience and a whole lot. So that is timetable that is being brought out by the PRO of company of Ghana. Francis.
Yes, sir.
I want us to discuss this. What do we call it? Timetable, load shedding timetable. At a point in time, we were told. I mean, even as the second timetable came out, they are still insisting that it is not doomed or bad. They are undertaking some plant that is causing this thing. But yes, still we don't have evidence of this undertaking. Is it doomed so or it is not?
Well, let me use the platform to viewers are watching right now. say good morning to them.
That's right.
Well, comparing the last 8, let me say 4 years of His Excellency John,
Ex-president
John Mahama. Okay.
Yeah.
And then His Excellency President, the current President, Yura Nana Akufo-Addo. This day, during the 8 years, you could see that His Excellency Yura John Mahama, Nani Dieno, was far, like, as you say, it was down. Okay, it was down. It was far, way back. It was. And
all right. What I would want us to do, that this is what we will do. We would have to go out, and then we get the people opinion as to how they think about this whole timetable and this whole load shedding.
But let me complete my history first.
No, I want us to get that document so that we can make our fact. All right. Maybe you might be here thinking that is what is on the floor or on the ground, but to them,
but you
it
could
is
see
not.
that could see that last 4 years before 2012 to 2016. You could see that businesses were down.
All right.
Businesses were collapsing. And
all right. So thank you. Let me move on to my next topic. So my next topic is going to be the maternity ward, that is uncompleted maternity ward at the Panoche Teaching Hospital, was being demolished, and people were asking, this is taxpayers' money, and what might be the reason? I mean, we have no reason to it, and such a huge building being demolished like that, it's a huge cost to the country, and this is what Ghanaians are asking. Are there going to be some sort of accountability for it? Is there going to be any explanation for this whole thing? But before that, let's go and then watch the video how a huge maternity is being demolished. I don't want to use just like that. Let's go watch it. That was the video you just watched about how the maternity ward was being demolished. I mean, a huge building, no two ways about it. And this is what I am asking: that is it a fact that, well, I wouldn't want to ask, but Francis, what is happening? Is it because we don't know the use of taxpayers' money, or we just want to do anything, or even we are doing politics out of it because maybe it wasn't on the era of the president, so we would have to demolish it and then put up a new one?
Well, I would say fine. We taxpayers' money to build this hospital,
Right.
and this hospital was built by the champ of National Reform Council.
That was then.
In 1974. Okay. Yeah. This thing has been there since 1974 to this time. How many years?
That wasn't the hospital. That wasn't the maternity block. As you saw on the screen, it's a new maternity block.
That block has been built since 1974.
Oh no, I mean it's uncompleted building.
It's uncompleted building.
And it was built in 1974.
Yes. Let's see watch it.
1974.
1974.
Like 50 years or something now. Hmm? Oh no.
40 something years.
Yeah. No, it's more than 40 years. It's like 50 years.
1974.
Well, either 48 or 49, they about.
That building was built by General Ekutu Echampon when you overthrew the sitting government at that time. So as I say, it will see ma before any enkola yebewo. If you see that section, it has children block from infants to maybe 15 or 16 years.
Now the question is it right for us demolishing it?
I would say, fine, it is not right, but it has been in existence for a long time.
So why don't we complete it? Do we have to demolish it and start it all over?
Boss, obey me, SCAC.
Because there's been Rawlings regime, there's been Kufuor's regime, good. There's been Atamo's regime, there's good. Been Mohammed's regime, and we have Kufuor now. You get me?
Obey me, SCAC. Now, on also the course name. Obey me at any time because the foundation Nankasa is weak.
So you think demolishing it is the best option?
And she said, "Oh, now we're seeing for I have no problem, but the problem is so basic, dear. If you are demolishing it and you are restructuring it or as a re-erecting it for a better use on Kwadi, I have no problem. But the action towards it, if you will do it in Kwadi, that's the question. That's the question. Since 1974, and the dynasty one almost 1974. 85, obey me SCAC, but you find it was SCAC.
Now, this is just my next question. Is it now that we've got to know that the foundations are weak that we have to demolish them? Because it's been years now. I mean, right from, let me take it from 2000 when Kufuor took over. It was there. For that 8 years, it was there. Now, Rawlings 8 years, it was there, 16 years. To Akufo-Addo's 8 years as well, 24 years. Now, is it 24 years now that down the line that we've got to know that it is weak and therefore that is why I classified it as 8 years combining
Atamos and Mohammed's regime 8
yes to
and then
Akufo-Addo 8 years. So 8, 16 to another 8, 24 years. So 24 years. Is it now that we've come to realize that the foundations are weak?
My brother, I see you are not understanding me.
I want to.
Yes, I'm saying that since 1974, and the building has been
in existence
till this time. Okay, in Jerry's regime, 8 years, he went around.
Please, my producer, I would want you to put the video on the screen so that we get to know. We have more discussion on that.
He went around to construct or to see how he could renovate that building for the children and then the maternity. When Kufuor too went there. But I asked myself, where has the money been going?
Because I believe there are a series of loans for that. There are a series of NGOs
coming in and all the time.
A whole lot.
Such kind of economy. Some somebody says such kind of economy. And that's all the toy incubators.
Is it that we are not serious as a country when it comes to developmental projects?
Serious.
Because if we are serious, I believe when you start a project and I'm no more, you need to continue.
Master, and you say you're serious.
I want us to have a look at this building. Look at this first one, and look, this is very, very huge. Look at it, and the one they are demolishing even looks stronger than the other ones that they are building. You get me? It looks stronger than the one they are building. So why then demolish it now? Francis, you get my point.
Yes, I get your point.
This create loot and share they want to do. I'm only asking. I'm asking for Ghanaians actually.
Come again.
I am asking that, is it this popularly create loot and share syndrome they want to embark on? I am asking for Ghanaians actually.
You see that when every government comes, that system goes on.
They create loot and share.
That system goes
so
on.
You support that they should create loot and share.
Every government who comes into power, the system is there. As I say, yenye bibi we are. Yehu si bibi na ya twe. Eni na ebo on mind for. Eni na ebo no. Because what you're saying, a different government will come and then suffer for a development. Look at this plan. Kwame Nkrumah said, black man is capable of developing his own country.
The black man is capable of managing its own affairs.
64 years down the line, intending constructing roads made. But to his intention, by 50 years, Ghana, we are constructing your roads, your housing system, your businesses is working. And it was started with the business. So I say manufacturing.
And how well
industrial
are those businesses functioning now?
Say they are
because
my brother, it is not working. In some country, in some country.
Don't you think that is the more reason why? Don't you think that is the more reason why the Akufo-Addo's government wanted to
factory? The jute factory say they prefer cocoa.
What juice factory?
Japan jute
factory. Okay, I thought you said juice. Yeah.
Commander sugarcane factory.
Commander sugar factory.
Yeah, they buy sugar.
I thought that one it came back under the era of
my brother. When he came back, is it still working? Even under 1D, 1F, is it still working? There are factories that can also help to promote business in our country. There are also more textiles. Because the deployable area here. The only thing that we have as a country is our hydro system that we have in our country. Akosomo dam, the pet, any what one shall cry Akosomo dam. No, the government will come with maton. Oh yes. You see how now it's never true. It's never Massa, Menkasa.
It is never true because listen, do you have a proof?
I'm not having a proof.
Do you have
I debut or honor so the mekan want to me say a government will come. Yet I'm saying a government will come or say Akosomo. Yes,
well, if you are presuming that in the near future, that's fine.
That means our competent leaders who need to lead the country, they are not working. The system is not working.
So you support Trini
yes.
Or what?
If it is working, Masanka businesses will be moving on. If it is working, and normal industrialization, it will be moving
but
on.
But we are far better than other countries in Africa.
Why? Singapore, the independence in 1964. And so Singapore is far ahead of us. Men found South Africa when you are independence 1992, the South Africa environment. And the country is the leading producer of gold. Gold no so papa Ghana there.
It's a lie. I mean, for that one on records, it's a lie. The whole world. I think on records we are third country. If not second, the third country.
But South Africa is the first country.
Never.
Leading gold.
I'll get back to you on that.
And
it's not South Africa.
But yes, still
South Africa can never lead
my brother,
in the world.
Yes, still now our country is not in the hands of good people. I ask myself, who is a leader? The Bible says if you want to be a leader, serve. My question is, are they serving? Are we being served?
Are we holding them accountable?
Are we? Fix the country by a kwachichi bi mo maso.
Where?
Only.
No, I don't know.
And
then if you don't have facts, you don't say them.
Jose,
I mean, this is a national television,
no,
and you don't just say anything.
We are trying to break things.
No. But if you have proof that so this person was under fix the country
you see,
issue, then you can go around. But if you don't have it, I mean, why do you come out to say?
There are some certain things that you need. Fix the country.
Never happened actually. It never happened. So if it didn't happen, then why would somebody be beaten?
Some people threaten.
Threaten.
I've not mentioned anyone.
All right.
But I want to tell our leaders that they can be on their feet again.
Okay. So it's our mentality as Ghanaian.
Oh yes. What you say?
That is not helping the country.
Fix the country.
But don't you think we need to fix we need to fix ourselves first before the country? Because we are the country, so when we fix ourselves, the country is being fixed.
Good. How can you fix this when there is no? How can you fix this when your light is stable?
There's always a way of.
How can you fix this when transport fares are in? How can you fix yourself when you don't have even money to? How can you fix yourself when you are homeless on the street?
I'll leave these questions to the president.
No, answer them.
I'm not in the right position to answer these questions.
Answer them.
I'm not in the right position.
We need to fix all these things before human nature can fix themselves. Kwame Nkrumah knew that there will be a business for the country until a big boost the economy. And was started all creating industrialization. Kwame Nkrumah knew say for the omuti ebeto to baby. Somo ye juma no creating houses and my now I'm from Ghana and today is AU Day. Africa, Ghana is 64 years achievement achieved.
Oh, we have a lot. We have a lot.
Okay.
No.
What have we achieved?
You see, I want us to get the fact that we are not there yet. You don't accept that fact. But for 64, we have achieved a lot as a country. In terms of our democracy, in terms of...
Are you talking of democracy? Democracy maybe the other.
In terms of our tolerance...
No, democracy.
No, I'm coming.
In
terms of our tourism, we have achieved a lot. I mean, recently we had year of return, and for year of return alone is an achievement for the country.
The year of return,
I'm not talking about the money.
Did it come into the coffers of the country?
I am talking about the achievement of the country.
What have we achieved?
As at that point in time, the whole world was looking at Ghana.
What have we achieved? And I mean, sound democracy maybe the other.
That is not what I'm talking about.
America the leading democracy country crown. Still they kill themselves. Democracy maybe the other. No.
But you know when we are at peace, we have the freedom to do whatever we want to do.
Basa, peace. Who peace? Now we need cow the better than idea. Not just over peace. Who peace? Now we need baby I do Tibetwa. Now just over peace. And so Ben Mumpo, a yet dema not do you have peace? Masa, are you talking of peace? We are talking of achievement. Kwame Nkrumah has aim and objectives. Certain presidents are being now. What are their aims and objectives? The only thing Yabeka is we have free education. Fine. Free education, only need the other. Schools wouldn't work correct. Even black
don't you think you are accusing the government in power instead of tackling the issue from one side?
I'm not accusing anyone.
The reason why I'm saying this is you started from independence, 64 years, what we have achieved. Now you bounce back to Ukokan, the Umbekani free SHS. Is it?
Oh, that's
a short.
It's a political shot. It's a political talk. Obiaka,
Okay.
And I'm in Kwana Meka. But I say, I'm trying. Your question is, we've achieved more, and I'm saying, what have we achieved?
I mean,
in our country,
if for anything,
at 64 years,
I want us to. That is why I want us to.
54 years, 1974. You see, Kwalebu, You see, Kwalebu, 1974. We have not even completed Konfanoche.
Yes.
We have not even completed Konfanoche. 1974.
But you and I know that there have been a lot of investment in the country since independence. Oh yes, there's been a lot of investment since independence. So we've achieved something.
And I'm a catcher say, by 50 years, Kwame Nkrumah aim say by 50 years, that
can never be possible. It can never be possible in Africa.
By 50 years, not businesses, it will create in every region. And one country, sugar factory, Japan. That they say will create businesses, industrializations. Not Accra, near house, toilet seat, car, Accra, near Kasa, in the days of Kwame.
Because I quite remember that, what do we call it? This transport company, Ghana, the manufacturers of Kufuor bus, the Metro Mass. I stand to be corrected. I want to get the name. Now it's nowhere to be found.
Good. Ghana,
it's working
Ghana
shallow.
Near Anti-Dede. Anti-Dede.
That was then. That was then.
A source of transport for Ghana.
Listen. When it is Africa, and we have our way out as Africans. You can use Anti-Dede here. Our electric shocks are all over.
Secondary school.
What are you talking about?
Oko secondary school, who sa bus na deco ono kraka na cadet for car. Meme time na cadet for car. But sa bus na didn't crew e ho no. Bon sheka. Thank you.
It's called Arrow Glass.
Arrow mo saka na ye no ha. Unim sika na ye free emra na export.
No, Francis. Now you're wahaya, you su wahaya, sporting. Because listen, no. Let's get our facts.
Say what you say? Near you su waha. The economy was flexible at that time.
Oh, it wasn't used for any purpose. It was just used for a traditional means or some traditional means of transportation.
Men can say toilet seat. I want hanum say. Ghana near BA.
So you are saying that now that we are going to a globalized world,
Masa, you should face the fact that it is not real. It is not real.
All right, thank you very much, Francis. I believe the discussion is getting interesting, and so quickly, let me go to my next story on second dose of COVID-19. Is it helpful? Producer, please try and then get our correspondent on the line so that we talk to him, and then, I mean, whatever that happened there, he was there himself, and then we talk more on that. Francis, second dose of COVID-19 is here. Is it good for Ghana? Are we accepting it? Our mindset? Are we changing as a country?
Okay. I would say it is good for Ghana because it will take off the sickness away.
It's only what do we call it? What do we call it? Biotic or something that protects the virus from getting effect. But you still be positive. You still be tested COVID-19 positive, but just that it wouldn't take effect on you.
Fine. It ain't taking effect on you. As when they did, it is still. And my question is, the second dose. Our president said, when the second dose is over, try to all the fully.
Okay.
And my question is, what second dose now? Is it going to open up our beaches for us? Is it going to open up businesses for us? Is it going to open our cinemas for us? Where we can have our normal life to live? I want lucky and down view. I console your quack share a nose masks. And now say your qua Yeah, the hand sanitizer about cornea the fire and some.
But I think with the second dose, I believe before the second dose comes to an end, then we might know our left and right as a country, because as it stands now, the president never gave a figure, but he said that the number of positive cases is below 100. You understand?
We thank God that is below 100. But the question is, will he open up our normal lives for us?
Of course.
How we go by our
Of course, we will come back to our normal lives.
Master, when this thing happened in our country, bro, businesses were down. When you come a think of COVID-19 fund, 12-point-something billion got missing. Oh yes, and
no one was saying
12-point-something billion got missing, and still stocks are being.
And no one was saying we have board of directors, we have chairman, we have, and I don't think it's a trust fund, so one person cannot just go and then take such an amount from the account, you know.
According to my source, I'm in 12.4 billion got missing COVID-19. FIA. Board of directors now.
Don't you think, say,
board of directors now can. A lordship, Gloria Kufu.
Yeah.
No, yeah, chairman.
Or a chairman for the.
Including,
I think there were 3, including Ofoyi Sapon. That is the brother of.
Despite,
yeah.
Good. The Ansana Sika, Ebeko secretary, chairman. Ansana secretary, this Kabako to bank. The 3 secretary, financial. It is on the we use it at the 3 sign.
Okay.
And I make us a young one. It is not normal.
We shouldn't take it normal.
No.
These are funds that
it's normal.
Got
Where did
by
it go?
corporate societies, by NGOs,
Where
and
did
a whole
it go?
lot.
And Kata, Sasikana, Omodiji, and Komo Chama, who is the Kanka Obina? And the crown will bet me in a dread review, and they are sort out a bit.
And I believe the president came out with COVID-19 relief, relief fund that they will be loaned for the people out there, and people applied, and people had it.
Saying.
I don't know, but based on what.
You see, we should get the fact. The Kana the moment I could saying. The Kana Omodia Jumano, Echo saying. A buying the Kana, saying. What you say?
All right, so hold on. Let me get to our correspondent who was at the press briefing. Atawtemenka. Atawtemenka. Yo, ene na bibia aye kama enso. Ewo. Mate. Na atamenya ntia say minister's briefing on second dose of COVID-19 now wo ho boy mo and some ben na course wo ho.
Okay, mame na wa say me anopay. Na me na etiefo na hefo mu tie dwe na afin so mo hese adwuma die nyina na anopay. Afi chia kese nso enkoma premium adwumayefo nyina. Sa. Me say mafemo.
Waboko.
Me mo ko meba.
Mate.
Na de atie ne se no kre na no mitimi kopi mu dwumadie se de wo ka no. Na ye nyina yinim se COVID-19 a abeye kontonkro wi abesin samansan ko me de dom e kwa samadu. Me say e ba ye o mampani so na ye. Ah wo no homodin bia se obetima ni famu die na saa ya de kudie wi etimi atu ase e de afiri o mem no kre o mampani e de se bebre na egu akwa mu safety protocols ni ade afi fumigation ahodo a o fumigate the various airports schools the market ni ade e boa ama ye yetimi soso ano na enka bi nhemu na o man ka na nya ne tie se vaccine bi aba yɛ frɛ no AstraZeneca ɛno ɛbɛboa ama saa paneɛ etimi wa ebetimi aboa ma yadeɛ kodie wo COVID-19 akɔ kontonkuro ya bɛten samansa afɔ mu yi ebetimi ate ne tɛ afi ɔbɛm no korɛ na enipa bebree ebisa question sɛ yadeɛ yi paneɛ kura wɔkɔ wɔ no sɛ abɛsia asɛm asana na ebi mu nso ɛkyerɛ sɛ paneɛ no wowa nsuaso bɛyɛ kura ɛna wobɛnya and there was a whole lot of misconception about this COVID-19 vaccine na ebi ne mu ɛkyerɛ sɛ wowɔ kura mpo ɔbɛn abɛtumi ewu ni adeɛ nanso no Dr. Kuma Abuaje me nya ne ntie sɛ saa sensɛm nkɔfoɔ ka sɛ paneɛ wowa na wobɛtumi ɔbɛn ma ewu afei kura no ebi kura mpo ɛkyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ adeɛ sɛ paneɛ no wowa yɛde bɛ wipe ɛyɛ Africa fo nyina no kura bia enim no kura first dose no etimi ɛbaeɛ a bɛyɛ sɛ duro bɛyɛ te sɛ 600,000 etimi baeɛ ma dodoɔ na ɛwɔyɛ na afei ɛna second dose no abaeɛ no ɛyɛ bɛyɛ te sɛ 350,000 sisi ano aba na ɔtwi mu a ɛne ɛsɛ mpaeɛ na sɛ sisi ano nkɔfo dodoɔ na ɛkɔ na Arsenal do tu bia no wɔkyerɛ sɛ de panel wɔ ne bi fa akɔ no frontline health workers ɔmo gyina kono a ɔmo ɛko COVID-19 yadeɛ no wɔmo ne bedi kan akɔwɔ na afei aba wɔn a wɔn no mfie no ɛboro aduosia isan sɛ wɔn na yadeɛ no ka wɔn isan sɛ wɔn system na yɛ weekend no yadeɛ no betumi aka wɔn ato 25 no so betumi akɔ ɛna afei yɛn nsɛntwerɛfoɔ ɛne nursing doctors a wɔn nso edi dwuma ma ɔman no nso ebetumi akɔ na bibia etimi ayɛ kama na afei ayɛ kama nso ɛwɔ ɛhɔ nom asɛm baako a wɔn san ɛka ho asɛm ɛwɔ dwumadie no ase ɛne sɛ paneɛ no na ebinom ɛwɛdi concern bebree sɛ wɔn yɛ di kan wɔ bie no sɛ kɔba ne sɛ o card a wɔde kɔ wɔɔyɛ no ayera na sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ wokɔ second dose na wobɛtumi akɔ hɔ ana Dr. Kuma Abuaje ne nya ne nteɛ sɛ no prɛ wobɛtumi akɔ yɛhia ɛne sɛ wokɔ a wɔ ID card a anaasɛ mpo no wɔ national health insurance card a wode kɔɔyɛ no anaasɛ card bi a ɛdi adanse sɛ paneɛ no wɔwɔ bi no wode kɔɔyɛ no wokɔ na yɛ type wo data no bɛba ama paneɛ no watumi awɔ na mmom no nipa paa deɛ a ɛka baabi a wokɔ wɔ first dose no nka ehu behia sɛ wobɛtumi akɔ hɔ na second dose watumi akɔ hɔ na bibia enso etimi ayɛ kama na afei ayɛ kama enso ɛwɔ hɔ afei mi ankasa mebisa ɛyɛ Dr. Kuma Abuaje sɛ paneɛ no wɔne a ɛni kan ango bi no second dose do they qualify sɛ ɔmo etimi akɔ hɔ ana ɔde tuje ma mekyerɛ mu ma minya ntiɛ sɛ daabi ɔmo de sɛ egu akwam ama paneɛ no ɔmo bɛkra bi aba mɔ ama wɔne a ɛntimi ango first one no enso betimi anya kwanya na afei ɔmo nso etimi akɔ afei de di hɔ bi paneɛ no yɛdi kan kɔwɔ first one France bedi ho adanse yɛ ma yɛ card bi a kyerɛ sɛ ampa a edi adanse sɛ paneɛ no watimi akɔ na second one yi deɛ ɛyɛ adeɛ sɛ ɔmo de seal bi on sɛ yɛn nyinaa nim sɛ wokɔtwerɛ wasi ana sɛ mpo no bi si ya na certificate no ana seal bi ɛwɔ ano a afɛ ɛhyɛn kakra me nim sɛ deɛ meka wɔn deɛ mekyerɛ ya
ma ho pa
ɔmo de bi ɛbɛto so ama yɛn sɛ ampa no korɛ paneɛ no wa qualify ne nyinu nyinaa no ɛyɛ adeɛ sɛ wɔwɔ paneɛ na wo no
na atame ba no sɛ wo kyerɛ mu yi a anasɛ me tie wo yi a second dose ne deɛ yɛ ma wo card na mmom yɛ de saa seal no de bɛtare card no so de ama wo
no card no first one card ne ɛyɛ soronko ɛna second dose card no so ɛyɛ soronko ba deɛ ɛyɛ ensonso anasɛ the vast dichotomy in between the two ne sɛ first one na seal bia eni hɔ but second one na deɛ ɛyɛ adeɛ sɛ wɔn de seal bɛto so a na me kyerɛ sɛ wɔn kɔ kyerɛ bi si ne wasi no sign ni kakra a no ebe yɛ sonko akyɛn first one saa ɛna obi kya ya ɛteɛ afei Dr. Kuma Abuaje me yɛsɛ nya ne yɛsɛ na wɔn a afa furo ne nkɔda a wɔn nso no motofo tifiri mfie nsia ɛba no a no wɔn nso sɛ bɛn ɛna wɔn asafo no ɔde tuudwa sɛ mpane no ɔmo de hyehyɛ gu akwa mu aborɔfo no nso yɛ nhwua sɛ acha hwebe August bosom ne deɛ yɛadeɛ sɛ saafo no nyinaa no ɔmo nso betumi anya mo mpane nya wɔ ɔmo na bibia enso etimi ayɛ kama na afei ayɛ kama enso ɛwɔ hɔ ɔsa de tugya ekyire mu sɛ paneɛ no sɛ wɔbɛwɔ second dose no sɛ wo ɛyɛ adeɛ sɛ max ne deɛ yɛkɔ so a ɛnhyɛ ɛnsan sɛ me paneɛ no ma wa ɛno ɛnkyerɛ sɛ yadeɛ no mentimi nya ɛno nyɛ 100% ɔntimi guarantee ma me anaasɛ wɔntimi guarantee ma yɛ nsɛntwerɛfo a ɛbɛpie mu ɛwɔ saa dwumina so wobɛtumi anya ba sɛ bɛka to hɔ te sɛ first obi a yadeɛ no wonya yɛ ne kɔtɔ ventilators no entimi nkɔba ne saa enti yadeɛ ne obetimi anya ba entimi nka ho ntoɔ enti yesterday no obetimi de ama obi a ɔno no ɛnwɔ pan bi na nipa a ɔnwɔ pan ni bi no sɛ kano a ɔno deɛ no bɛyɛ so severe akyɛn wo a wɔn yava wɔnya anaasɛ wɔwɔ pan ni bi no enti ne saa max no deɛ sɛ ɔbɛwɔ second dose no wɔ sɛ unwo max no deɛ still a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛkɔ so a ɛhyɛ na covid-19 hyɛ ahodoɔ a ban de agu akwam no nyinaa no etimi di so na bibia etimi yɛ kama na afei ɛyɛ kama enso ɛwɔ nti ubi sɛ ami anɔpɛ yi brief aya sɛ amanabɔ kakra asoɛ ɛhwɛ apobuden so ɛne afei no na ɛhwɛ amanabɔ so nkyɛn ministry of information kabo mu no nhyiamudi a yɛkɔdi yi a yɛnso yɛkɔpie mu hɔ bi no nsɛm sɛ bi ɛna ɔmo nso etimi ɛde tu dwa a ɛdi ho amanabɔ ɛso ɛma primatiefoɔ ɛni ahɛfoɔ ɛwɔ sɛ adwumadie so ɛnɛ anɔpɛ yi
na ata ansa na wobɛkɔ no second me pɛsɛ menya ntiaseɛ bi wɔ ha sɛ second dose no wowɔ a still a yadeɛ no wobɛtumi anya bi
wobɛtumi anya yadeɛ no
wobɛtumi anya yadeɛ no
wobɛtumi anya yadeɛ no
na wɔn mo kyerɛ mu mmerɛ a wɔn a ɔma nwɔ pani a edi kan no ɔmo nso ɔmo vaccine bɛba ma wɔn deɛ ɔmo ma mmerɛ bɛba
timeline de ọmọ ntimi amfa nto ja but office ọka ti so bia sɛ nkyɛ yɛgu akwan mu a ɔmo hwɛ sɛ mpane no meti akra mo na wɔsɛ deɛ bae no na ɛyɛ 600,000 na ebinom o kyerɛ sɛ vaccine no kura ho ayɛ den ama Congo kura na me sɛ yɛkɔ kra bi aba ɔmo kra na ebinom kra kyerɛ sɛ expiry date ne yɛ aso na ebinom kra kyerɛ sɛ pan kura deɛ adɛn na expiry date ne yɛ aso yɛkɔ nti no omugu so omu eye bi nti timeline de omu ntimi anfa nto da nti 350,000 ya bai de for 1 year paniye no omu di kan wo bi no omu nko an qualify se omu betimi awo saa paniye to so nti wa anwo first one na second one no on qualify na se wuni ho kwan se utimi ekwo saa paniye no
ata wabɔ adwuma wama bibia aye kama na aye kama enso
ewo ho
yo, me that's it. All right, so yeah. So that was Richard Boabin, a reporter that was at the press briefing. I believe he gave us full details as to whatever that happened. Francis, 1 minute. What do you have to say on what our reporter said? 1 minute.
Meka say Oma Boduma. I bring it just to read. But my question are free.
That is what we are looking forward to. We are looking forward to get back to our normal life.
Everything will be working. I'm not blocking. And they've written down well. And I salute my mom who is right now. I mean, God bless.
Thank you. All right. This is where time will permit us to be. I believe it has been interesting show, and thank you for watching, always being part of us. I am your host, Nana Boa. Tomorrow we still come your way with Morning Express and get you updated. Goodbye.